the annals of the Great War, few events blur the line between historical fact and nightmare quite like the siege of Osawek Fortress. Located at a swampy choke point in modern-day Poland, this Russian stronghold was the only thing standing between the German Eighth Army and the interior of the Russian Empire. After months of failed artillery strikes, the German command turned to a terrifying new solution: chemical warfare. At 4 a.m. on August 6, 1915, the Germans released a massive wave of chlorine and bromine gas toward the fort. Most of the Russian defenders lacked proper gas masks, relying instead on undershirts soaked in water or urine to filter the air. As the green-yellow cloud rolled over the trenches, the grass turned black and the leaves on the trees withered. For the soldiers, the gas reacted with the moisture in their lungs, creating a hydraulic acid that burned them from the inside out. Believing no one could survive such an onslaught, 7,000 German infantrymen began their advance. They expected to find a graveyard. Instead, as they reached the first line of trenches, the dead began to rise. Roughly 60 survivors from the 13th Company staggered out of the mud, their faces wrapped in blood-stained rags. Because their lungs were literally dissolving, they were coughing up blood and pieces of their own tissue as they charged. The sight of walking corpse charged with fixed bayonets caused immediate and overwhelming panic. German soldiers were so terrified that they didn't believe they were fighting humans anymore. They thought they were being attacked by ghosts who refused to die. Despite their massive numerical advantage, the German line broke and they fled in terror. In their haste to escape these dead men, many soldiers tripped over their own barbed wire and fell into their own traps. The Russians had won a psychological victory that defied all logic. They managed to fire their cannons one last time to make sure the Germans didn't return. While the fortress was eventually evacuated weeks later, the attack of the dead men remains a haunting reminder of the human spirit's refusal to break, even in the face of certain death. Thanks for watching and have a great day.